Are you tired of feeling stuck, frustrated by the endless cycle of trying, falling, and giving up? You know that feeling. You start off with all the motivations in the world, but somewhere along the line, it fades, and you are back to square one, wondering, why can't I get this right? If you are watching this, chances are you are sick of living below your potentials. You are tired of mediocrity, sick of being average. If that's true, then you are in the right place. But here is the harsh truth. Being stuck is not just bad luck, it's a choice. Every time you decide to quit or procrastinate, you are choosing to stay where you are. But that can end today. Let me ask you this. What if your greatest achievement is waiting for you just on the other side of your worst defeat? What if that setback you have been stuck in is the setup for the greatest comeback of your life? This is not just some pep talk or feel-good motivation. We are talking about a complete shift in how you approach in your life, your goals, and your mindset. By the end of this video, you will have the blueprint to make the comeback you have always dreamed of. The only question is, are you ready to do what it takes? There is a moment in everyone's life where things feels unbearable. You know the one I am talking about. It's the point where frustrations boils over and you realize something has to change. That moment when you hit rock bottom and can't keep living the same way anymore. This is your breaking point, the place where you feel you have lost it all. Motivation, confidence, and direction. Maybe you have tried and failed so many times that you have started to believe success just is not in the cards for you. But let me tell you this, the greatest achievements come right after your worst defeats. Your lowest moment has the potential to become your turning point. If you decide to make it that, when you are in that low moment, it's easy to think that you are stuck forever. You might start questioning your worth, thinking maybe I am just not cut out for this. But here is the truth. Rock bottom is not a prison. It's the foundation. It's the perfect place to rebuild stronger than ever before. It's from this exact point that some of the greatest comebacks in history have been ever launched. The moment you decide to stop feeling sorry for yourself and take action, that's the moment everything changes. So if you have asked yourself, why me? Why is this happening? Flip the script. Ask instead, what is this setback trying to teach me? How can I use this to come back even stronger? The moment you make that mindset shift, you turn your pain into power. This is your moment of power, not defeat. It's time to stop seeing failure as the end and start seeing it as the launching pad for your comeback. Here is the truth you need to understand. Your thoughts control your life. Everything you do or don't do starts with what you believe is possible. If you think you are destined to fail, you will. But if you truly believe in your ability to success, even when things get tough, you will find a way to keep moving forward. This is where the concept of attack mindset comes in. The attack mindset is all about going after your goals with everything you have got, without hesitation, without fear. Think about the times in your life when you were afraid to act. What held you back? Was it fear of failure? Fear of judgment? Those fears are normal, but they are also the biggest barriers between you and your comeback. Here is the thing. Fear is not something you overcome. It's something you use. Fear can be your fuel if you let it. The attack mindset doesn't mean you don't feel fear. It means you act anyway. Every time you face a challenge, you either move forward or retreat. The attack mindset says, I am going to move forward no matter what. Imagine yourself in front of a mountain. The average person looks at the mountain and thinks, that's too big. I'll never get to the top. But the person with the attack mindset sees the same mountain and thinks, I'm going to climb this one step at a time. You have got to train your mind to see every challenge as an opportunity, not an obstacle. It's time to flip the switch. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions or the right moment. Those moments doesn't exist. The attack mindset means you stop negotiating with fear and take action every single day, whether you feel it, like it or not. This is the mindset shift that separates those who talk about making a comeback and those who actually do it. If you want to make a comeback, you need a structure. Success doesn't happen by accident. It's built on routines. The secret is not motivation, it's consistency. You don't need to feel like doing something to get it done. You just need to show up. day in and day out. And that starts with creating a powerful routine. There is an old saying, win the morning, win the day. What does that mean? It means that if you start your day with discipline, the rest of the day follows. The first thing you do each morning sets the tone for everything else. That's why high achievers prioritize tough, challenging tasks first thing in the morning. It builds momentum. Let's talk about what this routine looks like. First, wake up early. This is not just getting out of bed, it's about setting your intention for the day. Early mornings are quiet, with fewer distractions. It's the perfect time to focus on your goals. Next, eat the frog. What does that mean? It means tackling the hardest thing of the day first. Whether it's a workout or a project or something you are procrastinating on, get it done early. Why? Because when you complete the toughest task first, the rest of the day feels easier. You will feel a surge of confidence, and that momentum will carry you through the day. Remember, routines breed confidence. When you consistently show up and do the hard work, you start to trust yourself. You prove to yourself that you can handle whatever comes in your way, and that's what fuels a comeback. Trust in your own ability to get things done, no matter how you feel. Success is not built on random moments of inspiration. It's built on the small, daily actions that moves you closer to your goals. Win the morning and you will win the day. Making a comeback requires more than just hard work. It demands sacrifice, and not just small, easy sacrifices, but the kind that force you to let go of comfort and convenience. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you have got to be willing to give up the things that are holding you back. Let's be honest, distractions are everywhere. Social media, binge watching, hanging out with people who don't add value to your life. It all feels good in that moment, but it's costing you more than you realize. Every minute you spend indulging in these distractions is a minute you are taking away from your goals. Success doesn't come from doing what is easy. It comes from choosing what is necessary, even when it's uncomfortable. The truth is, success is not convenient. It requires you to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term fulfillment. It means cutting out the noise and focusing relentlessly on what truly matters. And that's where you will start to see real growth, not just in your achievements, but your mindset too. Remember, the path to success is narrow. Not everyone is willing to work in, but if you are ready to sacrifice what is easy in favor of what is necessary, you will find yourself standing where most people never will, at the top. The key to making a true comeback is simple. You need to reinvent yourself. You can't expect to reach new heights while holding onto the same habits, mindset, and routines that got you stuck in the first place. If you want to become the best version of yourself, it's time to evolve mentally, physically, and emotionally. Think of the version of you that has already succeeded. What does that version of you do differently? How does that person think, act, and handle challenges? Now, start living as if you have already become that person. Your actions today should reflect the person you want to be tomorrow. Reinvention is not an overnight process, but it starts with small, deliberate changes every day. Start by upgrading your environment. Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. Replace bad habits with ones that fuel your growth. If you have been holding onto limiting beliefs, now is the time to let them go. Reinventing yourself is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the real you, the version you know deep down you are capable of being. The road to your comeback is not easy, but as you start to level up every part of your life, you will find that success becomes not only possible, but inevitable. This is your evolution, and it starts now. Now that you have made it this far, it's clear you are serious about making the greatest comeback of your life. But remember, knowing what to do is only half the battle. The real transformations begins when you start taking actions. You have learned about the power of sacrifice, building a routine, and shifting your mindset. Now it's time to put those lessons to work. So ask yourself, What is the first step you're going to take today? Maybe it's cutting out a distraction that's been holding you back. Maybe it's starting that morning routine that builds momentum for the rest of your day. Or maybe it's facing a fear that's been stopping you from moving forward. Whatever it is, don't wait. Start now. Because the truth is, nobody is going to make this comeback for you. It's only up to you. If you are ready to evolve, ready to become the best version of yourself, then here are my social media handles. Join me on this journey. There is a whole community of people just like you, hungry for growth and tired of being stuck. We are all working together to make the comeback of a lifetime. And together, we'll succeed. Let's make this happen. You have got this.